want to show you 3 primary core exercises today. In a blog recently, I had mentioned that there are 3 primary core exercises, and research has shown if you do these 3 primary core exercises, you're going to cover a lot of the core strengthening. And today we have with us Rachel, volunteer, who's going to demonstrate doing these 3 core exercises. She's going to do a great job, so I'm not worried about that. And the first one we're going to show you today is called the prone plank, which many of you maybe have done, but we'll demonstrate it properly. So Rachel, you know how to do the prone plank. As you can see, she's up on her elbows. She's going to be looking straight down. Okay? Help support the neck a little bit that way, but her elbows are right under her shoulders, and she's got her toes bearing into the ground, knees and hips off the floor. She's got a nice plank here. Looks like a big plank. And how long do you hold this for? I recommend anywhere from 30 to 60 seconds, although for some people, you may start at holding this for 3 seconds. But the goal is to slowly and gradually build up to a point where you can hold it for a minute with not a whole lot of shakiness. So Rachel's doing a great job. That's good, Rachel. Thanks. The second exercise, I just call it sideline plank because in a way it's a plank done on your side. So if you could face Jean, that'd be great. Rachel, and as you can see, she's going to have her elbow right under her shoulder, again supporting her whole upper quarter, arm to the side, and again, it's almost like she's a straight plank, but this time lying on her side, looking straight ahead. And again, it's one of those exercises, tremendous amount of isometric tension going into the core at this point. And again, holding it for 30 to 60 seconds is fine, although understanding that many times you may start maybe with just a few seconds. The key to it is good form, and Rachel's demonstrating excellent form right now. Okay? Now, again, once you've done the core one side, you can do the core the other side. She doesn't have to demonstrate that today. Finally, we get to what we call the 4-point. It's known by other things. I'm just going to use the words of 4-point exercise, 4-point core exercise. So you can go on your hands and knees, Rachel. And she again is going to demonstrate good form. Her knees will be right under her hips, so you can move your knees up a little bit. So they're right under your hips, good. Hands will be right under the shoulders, that's pretty good. And as you can see, she's got a nice little tabletop here, pretty straight, pretty flat. You want to maintain that, and at the same time, raise one arm up and the opposite leg. Okay, down just a little bit. You don't want to get too much hyperextension of the spine. You want to keep this elbow bent on that side, if you can. And again, the goal, and this is not easy, so you have to build up to working up to maybe 30 seconds to a minute, but the goal would be a minute, and then you can switch. And a lot of times when you do this, you're going to find one side's going to be a whole lot easier than the other, okay? And she's a little more difficult doing this, but she's doing it. You can bend the elbow just a little bit to try to keep this as flat as you possibly can. So I'm not going to have you hold it a minute if that's okay with you, but she does a great job demonstrating the 3 primary core exercises that we recommend in the blog. And again, research has indicated that if you do these 3 core exercises, they are the 3 primary core exercises. Of course, you can use a Swiss ball, you can use any kind of machinery you want, any type of exercise equipment you desire. But again, you do these 3, you're going to do a good job at really strengthening your core. Thanks a lot.